Hello, everybody. Welcome to Writers with Purpose. I am Melvese from Written Words Publishing. Before we get started, let me just remind you all to like the video, follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, share this video. If you know somebody who enjoys poetry or just wants to hear a really good conversation, go ahead and share it out with everybody. All right. So yes, like I mentioned, I am Melvise from Written Words Publishing. At Written Words Publishing, we envision a world where every storyteller, regardless of their background, has the opportunity to share their voice, shape narratives, and impact the world through the written word. Okay. Now, today we have Hoops and Hips, the poetess, as our guest. Yes, she published a collection of poetry titled Her Collection Volume 1. It's a five-part journey of original poetry that moves from pity to pain to purpose and passion. This isn't just poetry, y'all. It's healing on paper, it's transformation in rhythm, it is testimony wrapped in verse. So let's bring Hoops and Hips, the poetess, up on the stage with us today. How are you doing today, lady?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming and being a guest on Writers with Purpose. Tell us something about yourself and tell us the purpose behind putting together that great collection of poetry, Her Collection, Volume 1.
All right. So I am Hoops and Hips the Poetess, um, born Saniqua Renee in Columbus, Ohio. I'm a mother of three sons. I have a granddaughter. I've always written things that had meaning. Um, did not know that I could write poetry. It was probably 5 years ago and just was going through a transition in my life. And writing is healing, it's therapy. It's always been therapeutic. So I was a journal girl. I had the diary and the little, I love to write letters. And so I wrote a poem and it moved people. And I was like, oh, I can write poetry.
Mm.
And so I started to write pieces and Clubhouse. I ran into an amazing young lady in Little Rock, Arkansas, who has Rainique Publishing, bookstore, and more, and Dr. Latoya Jeter McElroy, and she pushed me. She's like, "We need Hoops and Hips the Poetess," and I'm like, "Nobody's buying poetry." She's like, "Yeah, they are," and so she's like, "We're gonna do it." And I'm gonna say I self-sabotaged, but she encouraged me and encouraged me and encouraged me, and so I was just like, I'm gonna give you what I have. And so her collection is a 5-part collection of 18 poems. That is a journey that shows the beginning, the birth of her. Um, and hers also an acronym for healing, evolving, and renewing. So,
Mm. I like that. Healing, revolving, and renewing. That is something that, yes, we all need to do at one point in our life. You get to
yes.
the point where you definitely have to heal and revolve. Um, you mentioned that Dr. Latoya, she coached you. Let's let everybody know the significance or the benefits that you get from having a coach when you're a writer and you know that you have something but you aren't quite sure on how to get it out there, or you're doubting yourself and you just need that extra push or that support.
Right. So I believe there's a saying that says a butterfly can't see its wings, right? I believe that we all have a space in us where we cannot fully see ourselves, and other people are able to encourage us. We all need that. We all need a little push sometimes. Yeah, we can believe in ourselves, but if we're all honest, we all have a little bit of doubt that creeps in, right? And we need other people to say, no, you're better than that. I see more in you, until we believe it. So they believe in us for us, and I would call that a destiny helper or a divine connection. So it's important. to have people in your life that are around you that are speaking life into you and not afraid of your shine, that are not trying to keep you small because you may outgrow, let's put air quotes, because we're all one of one. So how can we ever really be in competition with another masterpiece? A masterpiece is a masterpiece is a masterpiece.
That's true. That's a great way. That is a great way of pushing it. But we know that your poems, your stories are led from from the pity and the pain to the purpose and the passion. So there had to be something that was hard to write. Which one of your poems do you feel was like the hardest to write? And did you second guess sharing it with the whole world?
Yes. So, well, I have two. Um, Love versus Fate, which details my second marriage that came to an end after 15 years. It was a source of pain, but it was like a labor. I couldn't sleep until I finished that piece. I had to get it out. But then it was like, do I really want to go that deep? But I'm like, whatever. I have to. It's the truth, and the truth doesn't change. The other piece is pen therapy session one. And the first line of pen therapy session one is the first touch I remember was from lust.
Mm,
And that could have been the start of my issue with trust. I was riding down the street one day, and when you're healing, if you're really healing, you have random cries, right? Random joy, just all of the things that maybe you oppressed or were buried under things. And I was just thinking, like going back, unpacking, right? And it just came so naturally. It was like the first touch I remember
mm.
was from lust.
Wow.
That's the truth.
That's deep. That's deep, y'all. But writing it down, that helped just release all that built up
Yes.
tension and confusion that you were just holding on to so long. That's really awesome. So I know that you like to you get on the stage and do your poetry. So do
Yeah.
you see yourself performing it while you're writing it, or do you write it and then you create the performance? How does that work?
So I'm gonna be honest. I've written, but I haven't really leaned in. It was like just, oh, this is something I could do, right? And they were like, "You're a poetess, you're a poet, you're a poet." And I'm like, "Yeah, I write poetry." But I'm like, let me lean in. So really when I write it, it's just being honest. It's getting it out. Because in conversation, we talk, we listen, what I'm saying, we respond to one another. But when I'm putting my pen to the paper, I'm not interrupted other than just myself,
Mhm.
so I can just say what it is. And there was a point in time when I was censoring myself,
Mhm.
and I just heard God say what you want to say, right? Because out of the mouth does the heart speak. So if there's things that hurt and there's things that I've suppressed, it's still in there. So whether it's PC or whatever, I'm just going to get it out for me.
Mhm. Mhm. That's right. Get it out for you, because if you don't lay it out there, it's going to stay bottled up inside of you. There's
Mhm.
some great therapy, release, healing advice for you all out there who are watching. Don't keep it bottled up inside. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. If it's something terrifying, I've seen, where people, write it down on a piece of paper and then rip it up,
Yes.
throw it out, burn it up. It's gone. It's
Yes.
gone. It's gone. Release it. Just release it. Yes, yes. Well, do you have a poem that you would like to share with us today? Give us an example of what we would see if we saw you up on stage doing your thing, Miss POTUS.
So, and let me say, I hadn't leaned in. So I was calling myself a lazy poet. because I would read. I haven't
Mhm.
remembered my pieces, right?
Mhm.
Um, so I'll do her. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Her was one of the first pieces that I wrote. Again, hers an acronym. I'm looking for it because yeah, I'm still cheating, y'all. I'm still using my notes. Okay. I
Well, you
used to
know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. And nowadays, with modern technology, it's easy to use notes. You don't even gotta have a piece of paper in front of you. You can have some device.
okay.
Don't nobody know what you're looking at. So don't
Yeah,
be
right,
ashamed of
right.
that. Don't be ashamed.
No, listen, I used to be in judgment of stars like, how in the heck you forget your lyrics? But when you write so much, it all kind of blends, right? So
Mhm.
this is her. I wrote this as an affirmation. And this is for my sisters, okay? Her. One day I saw a meme that said, when you're her, you never gotta worry about them. And I told myself, when you're her, you shouldn't worry about them. Then I thought, when you are her, you don't worry about them. But it's not until you know that you're her, you won't worry about them. I am her. And sis, you are her for him. It is written in Genesis chapter 2, verse 22. He brought her, her, her. At last, my love has come along. Finally, it has happened to me. Bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh. He knew her. I am her. If he does not recognize her, she is not his her. Still, she is her. I am her. And sis, you are her for him. In the past life, she didn't know her. She allowed him, they, and them to access her benefits, but him, they, and them were of no benefit to her, just wanted to benefit from her because she's beneficial and has always been official. Now she loves her. Now she knows her, the apple of God's eye, beloved of the Most High. She is more precious than rubies, clothed with strength and dignity, energetic and strong. Proverbs 31 woman is she is me, and I am her. Poem.
Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, y'all. Everybody that's watching, y'all clap it up for Hoops and Hips, the poetess right there. Y'all put y'all claps in the chat. Yes, you better like this video right now because that poem right there was fire. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Now that if that was an example of what is in that book, my goodness, how could you not get it? How could you not get it? That was awesome. That was awesome. Let me get your book cover up here on the screen so we can tell everybody where they could go and snatch this up right now. Yes, let everybody know where they could go and get your book.
Yes.
Where can we get
Yes.
your book? Where can we get your book?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So that is Heart Collection Volume 1. You can purchase it on Amazon. The link is there. Again, that was published through Rainy Publishing. And yes, thank you. Thank you all. Um
Yes, there she go right there. Thank you for the
Yeah,
clap.
Dr. Mac. Hey, Bobby, Armanda.
Yes,
Hey,
look at that. Yes,
ladies.
Amanda. Yes, fire. Yes.
Yes,
Bobby,
thank
what's up,
you. Thank
Quinn?
you.
100%. Claps, claps, claps. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
thank you. Thank
Awesome,
you.
awesome. That is awesome. Yes, yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
Oh my goodness. Is
Thank
there
you.
anything else that
For my
this is awesome.
sisters.
Say that again.
I said for my sisters.
Yes. Brothers and sisters, because we all need that boost. We all need that, that motivation to believe in her. Believe
Yes,
in her. And you ain't
yes.
gotta give her away. You ain't gotta share her. You don't have to
Mhm.
compromise her. You don't have to stand down with her. All you got to
Nope.
do is be her. That
Her.
is great. That is so awesome.
Yes.
Well, tell us what's next. What's next for Hoops and Hips to POTUS? This is volume one. So, do you have a volume two coming out that we can look forward to, or what you got going on?
Absolutely. So I am working on volume two. It is late. Well, not late. I anticipated it a little bit earlier, but I'm a poet, so I can't rush it. Right? So I have pieces and I'm working on them, but I really am leaning in. I'm performing. I had a feature last Saturday. It was the second anniversary for Say Word, which is a open mic here in Columbus, Ohio. Amazing, amazing open mic. I got my first feature there, and I'm featuring next month with finger snaps and poetry chats here in Columbus, Ohio. And the tickets are 2 for 1 this weekend. So if you're in the CO or you'll be here March 21st, I am featuring at Finger Snaps and Poetry Chats. And we're still working on her collection, volume two. I want to do double the amount of poems. So, volume one was 18. I want to put in 36 in volume two, which it will be out this year. But I'm saying yes and leaning in, being intentional about poetry.
Yes, definitely be intentional. Do you have any tips that you would like to share with your fellow poets out there? Somebody out there who has it in them and they just can't get it out, or scared to get it out, scared to share it, scared to step on the stage, scared to put it on paper. What advice can you give? Can you give those souls out there?
So, if you want to write poetry, write whatever it is that you want to do, I say do it, say it, and go. Right? Just write it down. Write for people like you. First write for yourself. And then if you want to share it, share it. Because this is what I'll say, that line of saying the first touch I remember, I'm not the only one. But I know that me saying that is going to give someone else the courage, and knowing that you're not alone is comforting, right? And it's also healing. So there's somebody that's waiting on what you have to say, what you have to give to the world, because we all have purpose. Every single last one of us have purpose. None of us are here by mistake. And everything that you've made it through, because you've made it through 100% of your days, is going to help someone else. Your life
Mhm.
is the blueprint for the people behind you. Just
Yes.
know that there's a little kid that's going through what you went through, and they're going to need to see you to know they can make it. So that's what I would say.
Mm, that's great advice, y'all. That's great advice. I'm pretty sure somebody heard that and was like, "Oh, she is talking to me." If you got that, oh my goodness, she's talking to me feeling, that's your confirmation right there that now's the time to put your foot on the gas and
Yes.
get it out, get it out, get it out. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, tell everybody where they can find you on social media so they can come to your shows and see what's next and see your posts and buy your book, all of that good stuff.
Sure. So social media, Hoops and Hips the Poetess on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. I have X as well. So Hoops and Hips the Poetess, just as it appears on the screen. Um, yeah, that's where I am.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let me tell you, it was so great having you on the show today. And I know that somebody is going to see this video and get something out of it. Somebody is going to have a revelation just from the words that came out of your mouth today. So praise God for that.
Yes. To God be all the glory.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I said, don't forget to share this video with somebody you know that has a voice and they just are afraid to let it out. Just for whoever's the first person that come to your mind, just go ahead and share this video with them and make somebody's day today because we all want to be her. Okay. All right, y'all. We will catch you on the next episode of Writers with Purpose. Y'all take care.